shooting action scenes requires quite a bit of magic to create the most dramatic and stylized video possible. Now, meet Lance. He's a black belt in our IT department and regularly eats gunpowder every single day. And this is Joseph, a purple belt in graphic design and meaner than anybody else in the planet. And today, these two are going to show us how to fight. Action films are a genre that centers around using physical means to tell the story rather than the use of dialogue. There are many different types of subgenres to the category, but there are a few general tips that each of these categories contain. One of the most intriguing aspects of storytelling comes in the form of the fight scene, which contains three basic elements: continuity, camera techniques, and editing. When these elements are all combined, the end result is a very intense and highly emotive piece of video making that will take your viewers and kick them right in the face. Number 1, continuity. One of the more important aspects when it comes to shooting any action sequence is the screen direction. We have to follow the invisible 180-degree line of what our eyes see. Otherwise, we will end up with a scene that doesn't flow correctly or seems jarring and results in a jump cut. For example, what's wrong with this scene? The proper way would be to first get a shot over the shoulder of the punch coming down, and then a shot directly into the punch's direction as it careens toward us. Let's take a look at this clip in its entirety. Number 2, camera techniques. There are multiple different shooting styles and camera techniques that can be used when capturing a fight scene. When shooting the fight scene, frame your subject within a frame. Shoot the challenger through the crook of the elbow of the champion. Then reverse the angle as the challenger throws a fake punch. This also changes the point of view. One of the most common angles when shooting a fight would be when the action being shot is facing the camera. By shooting this way, the audience automatically perceives that the direction of the punch is heading for the victim, for which the camera is replacing. The same process and mental connection works when selling the impact of the punch. Let's take a look at that again. Framing. Changing points of view, action facing the camera, and action away from the camera. Number 3, editing. There are many different ways to put together a fight scene. 3 of the most common are using quick cuts, which is generally kept in line with the beat of a soundtrack, using slow motion shots, which intensifies the action by adding more dramatic elements to each movement, and editing to create an emotion, rather than having clear cut and dry shots of the action, which in turn creates a disorienting experience for the viewer, making them feel as if they had just witnessed a fight rather than actually showing them the fight. Let's take a look at each of these techniques in greater detail. Number 1, quick cuts. Using multiple shots can help create a fast-paced and chaotic struggle. One of the key elements that creates this chaotic mood is editing these shots to the beat of the music. If it's a chaotic song, we are most likely to accept those same feelings when watching the scene play out. Number 2, slow motion. Slowing down a sequence draws more attention to the finer details that are generally missed in real time. By doing so, we can add additional meaning to a clip that is normally looked over. This creates a dramatic element to our sequence. For example, in the film Rocky, the director could have chose to simply shoot a normal boxing match in a normal way. Instead, he brought us into the scene by making us understand the dramatic impact of each punch, which in turn made us as viewers more emotionally connected to the scene. Number 3, editing for emotion. Like slow motion, editing for emotion centers around bringing the overall mood to the viewer by showing them just enough to understand the specific emotion that an editor or director is trying to convey. For example, in this sequence from the 2008 Frank Miller movie The Spirit, the idea is to edit to convey a certain emotion rather than simply shooting someone attack someone else. This is commonplace for keeping a dark character looking menacing or to explain the passage of time. Shooting action sequences can be an art in and of itself, which when mastered could add elements of style, drama, and emotion to your project.